The
Suns.
whole fucking show happened,
And we
ain't talk about how the fuck the Phoenix Suns got sent packing.
Hey, big Wheeze.
Yo.
Danny Baby.
Oh my God.
Danny Baby.
We didn't really talk about it yet, so I
We have
want to
not.
talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I know it's 96-84. I know it's Miami, Boston. Okay,
Minus 4.5, baby. We put 100 on it.
That's beautiful. Let's talk about the Suns, bro. We did not.
Let's talk about the
The
Suns.
whole fucking show happened,
And we
ain't talk about how the fuck the Phoenix Suns got sent packing.
And I still work.
Let's talk about it.
Before we get into anything, you got a nice zoom in on me. Check me out, right?
I thought the whole call was to tell her why she didn't do her job this time.
She didn't want to
we
talk about
found
it.
out she
Man,
kissed
they had-
Kanye West on New Year's.
Yeah.
Yo,
Fuck what happened.
Yeah, fuck the Suns. This shit is bigger than that, baby.
Hold on. Let me catch up on the comments real quick, and then let's talk about that. Guppy for Life said, "Oh, they're talking bets now. We back. You know what?
We back.
Circle it back around. We gotta do. We gotta
We
do for content.
motherfucking back.
Yo, that Kanye shit came out of nowhere. Sheffy West, yeah, it did.
You ain't lying.
Shade Room, REXO says Shade Room in 5, 4, 3, 2. Probably tomorrow morning.
Shade Room is missing out right now.
God said, I forgot this was a gambling show. I know, bro.
Yes, you did.
I'm thinking Spo's halftime talk. Real coaches figure it out. Cough Monty Williams. That's a shot from Guppy for Life.
More facts.
That's a big shot. God said A1 since day one. Dame Diddy 5. Lottie Maserati checking in. Debo Lottie Maserati in the motherfucking building.
If y'all remember Lottie Maserati, that motherfucker was in here for my birthday.
Guppy for Life said Suns was doing all that talking. Luke sent them.
He did. You know what he
Hey,
did?
man, come on.
He did. Luka sent the whole team home. Okay? In an embarrassing manner. Okay? This motherfucker talked shit to everybody and sent them home on game 7 at Phoenix's house. You like at the end of the day, like all we could do as Phoenix fans be like, you right. You know what I mean? You right. I mean, he fucked everybody up. What he put up? 40 plus? What he put up? 40 plus?
Luka did somebody.
He did
somebody
30.
told me. Okay,
36?
That game
Was
7,
it 36?
No. Listen. That game 7. At first, when I heard somebody, fuck, who said this? I'm trying to remember who said this shit. When I heard this take, I was like, okay, that's ridiculous. But them last 2-3 games, Luka did some Jordan shit.
Okay. Can I tell you about game 7 though?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Because T. Gill is in here with the Suns hat, with the Rally to Valley shirt. I need to hear what the fuck happened from you.
As a Suns fan?
I'll be honest, bro. My son's fandom is probably a little bit different than your average Suns fan, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've been someone who's been riding with them my whole life. When I was a kid, I got to go to the games when they had Amari and Quentin Richardson, Joe Johnson, Steve Nash, and they quote unquote should have won. You know, I got to go to those games and enjoy that. But I grew up a Lakers fan, so a lot of people are gonna give me shit for probably being on the Suns side of things now, but it's very addicting to be a part of the crowd. It's very fun and energetic, and it puts a lot of life into the city. I've been blessed enough with my business to make money because of the Suns. So all that saying, I wouldn't say my opinion's biased. I'd say it's pretty fair because I was upset because I made my personality the Suns for a while, but it's not like it broke me down to the point where I don't know what to do with life now that the Suns aren't in the playoffs anymore, just like it is some of these people. I mean, that is no disrespect. I know what it's like to be diehard fans for a lifelong journey, and I'll enjoy when they do finally get a championship. I do believe Booker eventually gets one. Just didn't happen this year. And what I think happened, bro, is to be honest, bro, I've learned a lot about pro athletes and entertainers. It sounds crazy, but they're human too, right?
Right.
Something happened in that locker room, bro. I don't know what. I don't know if you want to read into the Jenner and Booker broke up. Who knows? Something personal happened to DeAndre Ayton. Chris Paul had this going on. It could be an accumulation of all of it. That's my gut feeling, is that they're not going to tell you about it now because they don't want something to come out. I'm not trying to make excuses. They fucked up. They lost. Dallas beat their ass. But it was so uncharacteristic. Something weird happened or was going on, or there was a huge fight or a blowout or something. The same way, let me put it into retrospect. I'm close with Tyrann Mathieu. right?
Bet.
And when the Chiefs played the Bucks, bro, I knew because of being close to him about the Andy Reid's son shit, where I think his name is Britt Reid, hit and paralyzed the little girl on some drunk driving shit a weekend before they went. That shit overtook the locker room, bro.
Right.
So
The whole locker room, though?
the whole locker room, because the coaches checked
I get
out.
it.
The coaches checked out.
Right.
They literally, bro. I was told they made no adjustments at halftime.
Right.
No adjust. They say they kind of just rolled over and played dead.
Mm.
So I think little shit, and then that came out in the media afterwards, and it's not an excuse because at the end of the day, you set the expectations up for these fans with the Suns to expect to have an opportunity to win a championship. So that's what you're getting from your fan base. However, I feel like the way that they stopped rolling, something happened. Right. I don't know what. So we could point the blame on.
Look,
this was DeAndre Ayton.
I can't look. Listen, like I didn't even watch the game. Right, I was at Lovers and Friends in Vegas. But when I saw the fucking highlights, everyone was playing mad scared. Everyone was scrambling. This wasn't the typical Suns game.
Right.
And people tried to tell me, earlier with the homies and shit, they were like, "Oh, it's game 7." They were nervous, all this and that. No, fuck that. That shit looked like everyone in the fucking team, if they scored, like they would be threatened for their fucking lives or some shit.
I feel you.
Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, like someone threatened them, like, yo, if you play good, it's a wrap for you.
Let me catch up on some comments. Are you done with the point?
Go ahead.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, like, that was not the Suns, and to categorize them as that's who they are, and that they choked because it was a game 7. I feel like it's much deeper than that, and I ain't buying it. I ain't fucking buying the fact that they just choked on the game 7 and lose by fucking 40-some points.
I think y'all are both right. I think for sure something happened, and I've heard that something happened. Supposedly, I haven't seen the shit. Supposedly, there was something Lil Wayne and Skip Bayless talking about DeAndre Ayton and Monty Williams.
Yeah,
and then Monty Williams, the post game.
I think that's the first signal, but I think it goes deeper than that. That we'll never.
I don't think it has to go deeper than that.
I don't think it'll ever get deep. I don't think we'll ever hear about or have any evidence that will go ever.
Eventually,
deeper than that.
I think eventually you will, but I think like how much deeper does it have to go that the man who's probably your third option, but should have been your second option because who should be your second option, CP3.
We can send AJ to go find out.
We could. CP3, to me, honestly, a majority of the blame is gonna go on Chris Paul, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I mean, bro, he's 0-7 and
right. You have a proven track record of failing.
That's a scapegoat.
No, it's not at all. You have a proven track record of failing in these situations. Number one. Number two, Devin Booker. This is his first game 7. Okay, you are a top 75 player of all time. Of all time.
Listen.
Of all time, a point guard. What is a point guard's job?
Lead the team.
Okay, that's the most generic way of saying it, and that's a perfectly spot on.
He's been labeled as that.
He has been labeled as the point god.
Did you see his quote before Game 7? He said, "It's just basketball. It's not life threatening or anything."
It was life threatening to me,
and I think at the end of the day, bro, with the Chris Paul argument, I'm on both sides of the fence. I think when you get so wrapped up as a human in anything that it becomes bigger than your existence, you have to find a way to be able to step out of that shit.
At the end of the day,
however, it's what you fucking signed up for, bro. The same way Russell Westbrook was like, "Oh, people can't say shit to me, this, that, and the other." Like Chris Paul, you're in Phoenix. These motherfuckers were relying on you. I was relying on you, bro. And I'm sure that your hamstrings fucked up, that your fingers hurt, all that shit. But my guy, that's what legacies are made of. And I can guarantee you, Kobe, LeBron, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, all of these people, bro, had things that you'll never. That flu game with Jordan, we still don't know what the fuck happened. He might have been blacked out from the night before, hungover. Regardless of what the fuck it was, man showed up and got the job done.
At the end of the day, I feel like there's a combination here of things here happening. I think it was whatever the social aspect of it, the politics, and the pressure, right? And at the end of the day, Suns folded, and I feel like they folded way harder than they should have, right? It should have been maybe a 10-point game, but it ended up becoming a 40-point game.
Let's catch up on some.
I mean, motherfuckers is out here making free throws, acting like a man's got a fucking gun to their head.
What's DeAndre Ayton up to? He's coming back next year or no?
Nah. I don't know. Not now. Not now. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Unless you max him.
I heard
Because they can give
Booker, Paul, and Bridges are the only three that's safe. And I'm honestly, as a Suns fan, I'm not fucking mad at that.
Yeah, those are.
There was a big rumor that they were going to trade Ayton for Sabonis at the deadline, and it was rumored to have been almost done. Bro, I swear to God, I'd have taken that shit in a heartbeat. And in
I'm not mad at
Sacramento, getting a fucking lottery pick with Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox and what
If
they've
the
got.
Kings fuck this up, if the Kings are
If
not
they can make the right pick, if they can get it right, because it's likely they fuck it up. But if they can get
It's
it
the
right,
fucking Kings,
Let me
bro.
ask you something.
That's
Mike
a
Bibby and
throwaway
Asia
team.
and all
Well,
that
let me
shit
ask you
going on.
something. Let me
It's a
ask you something.
throwaway team.
Maybe.
What you mean, maybe? When was the last time the
Suns
Kings
were a
fucking
throw-
won a
no,
ring?
That's the same thing that people said.
When
about
was the last time the
Suns a few
Kings
years
were in
ago.
the fucking playoffs?
Page just stay
When was the last time they were even contenders for anything?
I mean, I was a kid, but it happens.
I get it.
It's been
You
a
were a
while.
kid, but when were they ever a fucking contender for anything?
But that's the thing with them. It's the same thing as, like-
Mike Bibby. I mean, that was a team.
Yeah,
That was a
yeah,
fucking
for
team.
sure,
That was
bro.
a kid.
Like,
But
there's
how
no-
long ago was Mike Bibby?
That's what I said. It was I was a kid, dog.
It's been a minute.
But it's the
That's
same
what
thing
the
as
fuck
the
I'm
Suns,
saying.
bro. The Suns had to rebuild.
I they're
They're in position to be able to do it if they don't fuck their pickup and can maybe lure someone in off of free agency.
I think first of all, we all agreed earlier that this was a weak ass fucking draft pick, no matter what. Second of all, like when was the last time the fucking Sacramento Kings made it in anything? Third of all, I feel like if it was NBA, NFL, NHL, whatever fucking sport, there are teams that are out there that go ahead and get that nice little draft pick for you. And we'll trade for some bullshit so that we can get that, so the upper team to go ahead and
That's the thing-
leverage.
that's the thing that
To
you're
go
not-
ahead to go ahead and leverage to get that team to go ahead and win the championship. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's politics here. There's a level of politics that we all, as fans try to ignore. And
So you're saying that Sacramento, it's impossible just because of the market?
absolutely,
All right.
absolutely. And if I would,
I mean, I
make
have
this-
no argument. It's not like
if I make a statement right now, look, man, like you're talking to a guy who was a Clippers fan since he was in high school, right? They don't have a fucking title ever. You know what I mean? We've been close. We've been in the playoffs for the last fucking 12 years, on and off.
Okay.
We've been out of the 9 of the 12 years, we've been in the fucking playoffs. Haven't won a chip. Like, that's not like by chance. I don't feel like dude, like who has won since then? Golden State, LA, and then you have some other sporadic, right? I mean, I wish Gene was here. This motherfucker would fucking give me stats all day. You know what I mean? But like at the end of the day, like there's politics involved, and it's at the end of the
the
day,
Kings won a championship in 1951.
bro. Like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? At least, for me as a Clippers
I
fan,
just
like
had
at
to look it
least,
up, dog.
this motherfuckers won a chip, right?
But okay, so when did y'all win a championship?
We never won one.
Okay, well, how the fuck are you co-signing them? Even though the Kings ain't been there, at least they won one.
Okay.
This is what we're trying to say.
But what I'm trying
The
to tell you,
Kings right now are in such a good position because they traded for an all-star.
Sabonis
They
is
have
sweet.
Sabonis is a really good player, bro.
De'Aaron
They
Fox.
have a fringe all-star.
Bro, I
De'Aaron
love
Fox.
Harrison Barnes too, bro.
Role
He's
player.
so underrated.
I'm not gonna lie, like Harrison Barnes probably gets dealt, or just I don't know what his contract is.
Man, I don't know,
But you
bro.
got
He might keep
what
him.
did they end up with? The second pick or third pick, fourth? What was it? Fourth pick.
They got
okay.
De'Aaron Fox, Davion Mitchell, Harrison Barnes,
Mitchell's great.
Trey Lyles, and DeMontis Sabonis. Bro, they're one pick away from being a team that can win fucking 40, 50 games.
Or one trade. They can leverage that.
okay,
They can
so
leverage
let's just hypothetically say they have all these things and they trade for something big. What is our expectation?
You put them in the
Playoff.
You put them in the same
playoffs?
You put them in the same bucket.
Playoffs?
I think you put them in the same bucket as the Pelicans, bro. If the Pelicans can find a way to get,
I don't believe any of y'all. I'm sorry, I just don't.
What do you mean?
They're-
The
they're-
Pelicans literally took the Suns
They'll
7
throw
games.
they'll
right?
throw this
6
shit
games?
away. Okay, look, we'll stay here
Then
for a
not-
year. We'll stay here for another year. Let's say they keep their team, and I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'll put.
But
I'll,
we're
I'll
not
bet-
saying they're gonna win the championship.
I'm not talking about cap. This is to say they make it to the fucking playoffs.
I think it's possible.
yeah.
I think it's possible.
I'll put money on it. Who wants
All
to
right,
bet?
$100.
That the Kings won't make it to the playoffs.
The Kings in 20 next year. Yeah, they will not make it. Bet.
right.
Who wants this bet? Who else wants this bet? Who else on this chat wants this bet?
I'm betting.
Xander's
with
the
the
one that told me
Knicks.
to buy Safe Moon, bro. I'm taking the fucking Kings.
Hey, you want this bet too?
Confirm right now.
You want this bet too?
I'm gonna call
It's on
Eliza
fucking
for you.
camera.
We gonna send Eliza to
Sacramento. She's going there next weekend anyway. If you don't think that somebody's gonna be in the championship next week, Eliza's gonna be there. Look, listen.
Fuck.
You cannot bring her to Sacramento. You can't do no cheat codes.
We got a bunch of honestly, we're a little backed up.
No.
with the
You know,
comments,
Guppy
so
for
my
Life.
bad.
Guppy for Life has a lot to
Guppy for
say.
Life said Ayton should have got paid and didn't. Then
Why
they
shouldn't
didn't
you
get
got
him
paid?
involved. Hold on,
No budget.
I agree. I think.
No
hold on,
budget.
hold on.
He didn't have the budget.
Keep that idea. Keep that thought. Ayton should have got paid and didn't. They didn't get him involved in the offense on Monty and CP3, and that all pissed him off. Booker didn't know what to do when the leaders didn't lead. What I heard was the same shit along those lines. Is that Ayton essentially gave up, and that's the only thing that kind of makes sense because it's like, why is he not? Like he was cooking Dallas the first game.
But he wasn't playing the last game.
That's what leads me to think something.
I get it.
internal
That's what I'm
happened.
saying.
Something internal. Yeah.
Yeah, he said something internal. So
What I heard about the Lil Wayne and Skip Bayless shit, I haven't found the clip. I don't know where it's at. I don't know if it even exists, to be honest. What I was told is that you can go watch on Skip Bayless' show with Lil Wayne was on there, and Lil Wayne was courtside, and they both said that Lil Wayne observed Monty Williams and DeAndre Ayton getting into it verbally, and Monty Williams saying, "You gave up on us." That's what I heard. I'm not making this up. Like if
And I'm gonna be real,
that
bro.
is what I heard.
It's what you visually see too. And let's put it this way: it doesn't take a genius to know that Chris Paul verbally vocalized that he told Ayton when he got there, "You a big dude, stop being a bitch," more or less.
okay.
And I don't think that changed, bro. His mid-range game is fantastic. The dude's got the right frame. He's got everything, but the mentality
Right.
is not there.
Right.
If he could find a way to be mean,
Right.
the dude would probably be the best fucking center, top two, not two in the NBA. But he's soft, bro.
That's what they draft. That's what they thought they drafted.
100%.
But
That's
at
what they
what
thought
point-
they drafted. And 4 years later,
Okay.
this motherfucker ain't doing what he's supposed to do.
So he's not gonna get paid.
Yeah. Like
I'm right there with you. I'm just saying
So
whoever
you
said
know the
comment,
rumors
he
right
should
now
get
is
paid.
that Phoenix is potentially making a blockbuster trade for a superstar.
that's the rumor, but I,
I mean,
think that's
bro,
just.
you can see Dame Lillard coming here.
I actually can.
That's a huge rumor on Twitter.
I don't know because he was just at the draft.
But he also is just defending CP3 when Pat
He
Bev
ain't
was
getting
talking
shit done
about
in
him.
Portland. Let's just
What are they
fucking be
doing?
real.
So then you got to move
What?
Booker to the three.
He didn't do shit in Portland.
No.
You're tripping.
No one.
Yeah, you're tripping.
No, I'm saying
He done-
he.
he
No
done
one. I'm.
He said,
Yeah,
"Y'all,
whoa, bro, yeah.
No,
whoa.
all right, fuck you and fuck you. All right, there's nothing in the organization in Portland that's helping Lillard right now.
No, yeah, I agree. But
Okay,
we're
that's
talking about
my
Lillard.
statement. That's what I'm saying. That's my statement.
okay.
Not
I
that
thought you
he
was attacking
not-
Dame.
Okay, so let me backtrack. Okay, it's not that he isn't doing anything in Portland. It's that Portland ain't doing nothing for him. All right.
And they got rid of CJ McCollum.
So what is he
too.
gonna do?
Who?
Dame's gonna bounce.
Exactly. Dame's gonna fucking bounce.
He might be a Clipper, dog. He might be your boy.
Run
Bring him
it.
on.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get rid of Paul George. Let's
look-
take him over there and put him up.
But the
with,
thing about
Kawhi.
Clippers is that they don't have the budget.
Everybody's got the budget. For
No,
whatever they
Phoenix.
want
No,
if they wanna
Phoenix
figure
has
it
the
out.
budget. Phoenix can overpower the Clippers all day. They paid so much for Kawhi.
That's true.
They paid so much, and the motherfucker didn't even play all year. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't play at all.
That's what I'm saying. They don't have the budget. Who else has the budget? The Pacers.
It's not.
He's not gonna go play
it's
for
not-
a team. like
okay,
that
so
again,
here's the
bro. He's
thing.
going to a team that can win.
Here's the thing, and I can
Exactly,
speak,
and that's my point.
who,
And that's
Lillard?
my point.
Lillard.
Lillard, yeah,
Lillard,
he's
I
not
got
gonna
you,
go-
I got
he's not going to fuck around with
Lillard's
another
options is
Portland.
either a super fucking trade from Miami, the Thunder,
So what if it's something like this? What if
Houston,
Check
maybe.
this out. Check this out. And these are all similar situations. What if it's a three-way trade? CP3 to LA, Westbrook to Portland, Dame to Phoenix.
The game changes, and it
Does
changes.
it though?
But
me
it
tell you
changes
something,
for
though.
the West
CP3
even more.
CP3, bro, will stay if Lillard comes.
CPD doesn't want to leave.
But what
No
is
one's
that?
gonna pay his salary.
You're gonna have to play Chris Paul and Lillard in your starting lineup, and then move Devin Booker to the three.
I could see
All three of
trying
them
to shift
ain't
Chris
locking
Paul to
shit
a
up.
6-man.
Okay, you're right.
If he takes that.
No, you're right.
At the end of the day, bro, at the
No,
end
you're
of the
right.
day,
No,
bro,
you are
the
right in
one
the
thing
defense.
that we learned about Chris Paul this year that I think Chris Paul learned about himself,
Mhm.
and Monty Williams even vocalized he learned about the Suns.
Mhm.
They didn't give enough people opportunities to be their own player, and they relied on Devin Booker and Chris Paul the whole season.
For sure.
And Devin Booker got hurt right when the playoffs started, had to recoup,
Right.
and Chris Paul was hurt. And that's because they got ran into the fucking floor. And if you had somebody else and Chris Paul could maybe remember when fucking James Harden and Russell Westbrook played on the same team, they usually would give motherfuckers nights off because they knew they couldn't figure it out with those two. But they at least were like, okay, let's just give nights off or give rest. Chris Paul is gonna be 38, bro.
All right, so
He's a six man next year.
But Guppy for Life makes a really good point.
Six man.
But Guppy for Life makes a big point. The other factor here is that another all-star player is trying to leave, and that's Donovan Mitchell. So where's
You already know where I'm going with that.
He's gonna go to the Lakers, bro, or something like that.
Whoa, no,
He
no.
wants to be a
Donovan-
Knick. He wants him to be a Knick. Look at that.
because
no,
he's from New York.
I don't want him. I want him to be a Knick. He wants to be a Knick.
Look, fuck
Well,
what
Rudy-
he
Rudy
wants.
Gobert's- Rudy Gobert
Donovan
and
Mitchell
Donovan
wants
Mitchell are done.
wants to go back to
Rudy
New York.
Gobert to the Suns.
Maybe that could work too. Max out Ayton sign and trade with.
Just
Yeah,
get rid of
you're
Ayton
not
and
right-
bring
you're not
Gobert
wrong.
in and keep everything.
You guys are not wrong. You guys are not wrong. Actually, throw McGee in there.
See ya. Sorry, bud.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to sweeten the deal.
I'd take Gobert over Ayton like that.
Anyone would.
Yeah.
Anyone would. Anyone that actually watches basketball would be like, oh yeah, Gobert over Ayton. Yeah, fucking this dude right now. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
But look, what if it's like, I mean, don't Gobert's gonna eat. It's either Gobert or Lillard. You can't have both. like
No,
unless they're gonna take a pay cut, which isn't gonna fucking happen at the end of their careers.
I think
Should I
having
take Gobert and Lillard and say fuck Paul?
Okay, hold on. Who would you take? Would you take Lillard or Gobert for the Suns?
Depends on who the
Gobert.
big man is.
if you're the Suns, you have to take
Depends,
Gobert.
but it depends on who the big man is, bro. Because I'll tell you this:
You
if,
have to. But okay, go ahead.
if they could keep JaVale McGee,
Mhm.
get another body like Biyombo played great down the stretch,
Mhm.
and maybe even try to get one other guy to throw in the mix, I'd take Lillard and that over Gobert or Ayton or whatever.
I
Because
think-
I don't think
because
the big
Ayton
man-
does not rebound
the
like
big man's
Gobert.
not as important as it used to be.
Ayton doesn't rebound at a period.
Ayton doesn't rebound.
Period. There's nothing else you have to say. Like, period. He doesn't do that. If I'm the Suns, that makes sense. Max out Ayton, send him to Utah.
Okay,
I still think Donovan Mitchell wants out.
that's fine.
And we talked about it with CP,
But-
but this is why, hold on. This is why I think Mitchell wants out. Number one, his dad played and works for the Mets. That's big. Ties to New York.
Agreed.
He was
Yeah.
just at Madison Square Garden for Game 7 with Emmanuel Quickly, who plays for the Knicks, when the Rangers won.
Where's CP at?
He's in Miami. Shout out my boy CP. Yeah, you're in Miami.
Where the fuck is CP at so he could like help us with this shit?
Number 2, you know what I'm saying? That's number 2. Number 3,
Fucking dudes.
there was a moment after game. NBA players talk. We're not going to read too much into it, but I like to consider myself somewhat of a body language expert. And that body language was saying, y'all my niggas. Y'all are my people here. Fuck this motherfucker who gave me COVID.
Danny baby. Danny baby.
Bro, Jimmy Butler has 39 points right now.
Jimmy Butler went crazy. Guppy for life,
Blessings.
I know Guppy for life is excited right now. All I see in the chat is Guppy for life, Guppy for life, Guppy for life. Jimmy Butler.
Bro, I saw earlier his 35 points was at like plus 1,100 for him. I can't imagine what a 40 burger was if he gets 2 more points.
Yeah. Jimmy might be good money for game 2 on putting 30 plus.
He literally might be the guy that literally shuts down everything we said about the Celtics
Right.
and is just like, all right, guys, watch
Right.
this.
Right.
You got
Jimmy
it in him.
Butler.
We just need to show the hell up.
Scores 114-103. 2 minutes left. None of our parlays are
He came back on the fucking 14 point deficit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
T. Gill, I think we got to run it back with you. First off, whenever you want. Number 1. Number 2, definitely with football, because I know you know what you're talking about
you
with
know what,
football. Because this episode kind of got hijacked.
don't fuck with
On
me.
some
Football.
spur of the moment
I will-
shit.
Me and you and football.
That's all good.
Oh yeah. Hey, did you have fun?
Yeah, I had a good time, dog.
we need
fuck
the
with this?
sound clip,
Yeah,
bro.
This is a dope little setup, bro.
I appreciate
like what y'all
that.
got going on, and it's fun, bro, to be able to sit here and watch a game through and make some plays on it, dog. I think
I know that the AJ thing like was long, but you know
That's what I'm saying. His episode got hijacked, but we're gonna run it back. Like T. Gill's family. You know
I
what I'm
ain't
saying?
Yeah.
tripping, bro.